Good morning, everyone. Thank you for stopping into Awe Studio. Today I want to talk about gum arabic and its properties and why we use it in watercolor. In fact, gum arabic was developed as far ago as ancient Egypt from the acacia tree. Today, the biggest producer of gum arabic is in Sudan. We use it on watercolor for certain properties of spreading. Gum arabic is the binder inside the pigments of watercolor. Artists today use gum arabic in their watercolors to seal the painting or to make the watercolor more pliable and even for lifting off. Today I'm going to show you how you can use it on watercolor. Watercolor pigments use some sort of binder in them. It's probably gum arabic or it could be another binder. And sometimes watercolor artists want to thin the watercolor medium to spread it, and they'll use gum arabic with pigment that way, or to seal the painting, such as I did over here. I have put gum arabic over the sky portion of this painting, and you can see on the side it's completely sealed, so you can't really apply watercolor in the same way now. It's finished. So I don't suggest you do this until you know that you really want to have it fast. And here we go. We're going to just paint gum arabic right onto these feathers. Now this is another way that you could use gum arabic to make the watercolor a little bit thicker, a little bit more textured, and to give a sheen to the surface. You can see that it really enhances the color. Look at this. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to go through and apply the gum arabic to each one of these feathers. And you notice that I'm kind of got a stiffer brush for this application. I don't want anything too soft because that's going to absorb the gum arabic into the bristles too quickly. We want to be able to spread it. And don't you just love the lusciousness of it? And the thicker I do it, the richer the color is going to be. Let's do this one really thick, just for demonstration's sake. I can't go over and over these feathers too many times because I will start to kind of lift off the color. So I'm not going to do that. And now I'm just going to let it dry flat and it'll be fixed. After you've used your brushes, be sure to clean up right away or they'll get really stiff and gummy. What I do is I just have some ivory soap handy that I can just rub my bristles into, and then you can see the brush gets clean quite easily. Today you watch me apply gum arabic over these feather parts of this watercolor painting. Watercolor paints may have gum arabic used as a binder for the pigments, but sometimes they use other sources. And you might use gum arabic for other things rather than sealing the surface so it's permanent, like I did. You might stretch the watercolor paints by liquidizing the paint themselves with a little bit of gum arabic. There's lots of ways that you can experiment with it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to support me, please go to my Patreon at Studio and also subscribe to my channel here. Thanks.